Luke had always been a quiet young man, but he carried a silent sadness within him. For years, he lived with anxiety and low self-esteem. The simplest daily tasks felt like enormous mountains. And he often hid away in his room, spending hours in front of screens, trying to escape his own thoughts. His body, once full of energy, grew heavy, and his mind became increasingly weary. One day, after a routine medical checkup, Luke received a warning. If he didn't change his habits soon, he could develop serious health problems. It wasn't just about appearance or vanity, it was about his very life being at risk. Hearing those words, something inside him stirred. For the first time in a long while, he felt a desire to fight for himself. The next day, still insecure and embarrassed, Luke put on an old pair of sneakers and went out for a walk around the block. At first, every step felt heavy, and it seemed hard to breathe. But now there was a flame burning quietly inside him, a deep will to change. One day of walking turned into 2, then a week, then a month. Little by little, Luke began to feel something he hadn't felt in a long time: pride in himself. Soon after, he enrolled in a small neighborhood gym. He remembered how out of place he had felt during those first days, trying to keep up with the exercises while battling the urge to quit. But with each workout, he realized that the real competition wasn't with others, it was with the person he had been yesterday. Over time, Luke began to run. He felt the wind on his face, his heart pounding, the energy surging through his body. It was no longer about losing weight or looking different, it was about feeling happy again. About feeling alive. The transformation wasn't just physical. Luke became more confident, lighter, more open to the world. He started going out with friends again, dreaming, making plans. The anxiety that once paralyzed him was now tamed by the rhythmic sound of his footsteps on the track. He even began participating in small street races, celebrating each new achievement. Years later, looking back, Luke knew, it wasn't just his body that had changed, it was his entire life. And it all started with that timid first step around the block, the day he decided he deserved more. Today, he's an inspiration for anyone who thinks they can't do it, that it's too late, or that change is impossible. Because deep down, Luke learned that true strength isn't in muscles or speed, but in the courage to start again.